Hello, I'm Stefan Rausch and welcome to Meikawheel again. When we did our initial video on the wheel and security, following the documentation of wheel and security published by the ATA, we also came across the procedure Volvo is describing for the FM and FH 1416 truck. So they are the first one who actually talk about a torquing procedure with an angle setting. And let's have a look at that, because I think this is a really good procedure and needs to be followed very closely. For the Volvo procedure, we have set this torque range to 200 Newton meter and to a 90 degree. It is important when you set the 90 degree on this Warren and Brown torque range is that the torque range is completely horizontal, so it can find its own center because it's got a built-in gyro that's going to measure those 90 degrees. Again, for this procedure, it is very important, clean hub. Very clean studs and near new bolts and nuts, so that will really give us a good result. As a first step, Volvo wants us to torque us all these nuts now with 200 Newton meter, which is quite easily achieved. 200, 200. So they're all torqued to 200 Newton meter, and now we change over to our torque setting 90 degrees, and now we're gonna go and tighten this here with a 90 degree angle. One. So here's our 90 degrees. The torque range shows 98 degrees and the torque range is 559.3 Newton meter. So that should be tight. Reset it. Tell the gyro where we are. So we've done the whole lot, all set at minimum of 90 degrees, and the torque range is approximately 560 Newton meter where you're going to end up. The advantage of that system is really the friction between the bolt and the nut is not that relevant anymore. It's actually really on 200 Newton meter plus the angle, so you're sure all of them are exactly tied to the specification. So what Volvo also says, after the 50 to 100 kilometers driving, the second in-service check-in, they recommend you go with your torque range to 670 Newton meter for the rechecking. And let's see what happens at 670 Newton meter. And we achieve that very quickly with actually no movement of the nuts. So it's a strong blow to do that. And then you're sure that your wheel studs are tight after the rechecking procedure.